Today I'm going to talk about postgraduate work permits. Many of you will be graduating from colleges and universities this April, and you will be moving on to apply for your postgraduate work permits. There is still a lot of confusion as to the new regulations surrounding postgraduate work permits, and hence I thought I'd give a little bit of information and a quick update as to what you need to be focusing on and how you can proceed to apply for the postgraduate work permit. First and foremost, you need to be having that letter of completion and your transcripts in order to apply for the postgraduate work permit. If you don't have your transcript and you have the letter of completion, you can apply with that. However, it is also always advisable to upload your transcripts once you get it. Now, in the event that your student permit is expiring before you get this letter of completion, then there's a couple of choices. You can restore your status once you do get it within the 90-day period. You can change your status from a student to a visitor and stay until you get your letter of completion, or you can even leave Canada and apply from outside of Canada. So these are a couple of choices that you have if you do not get your letter of acceptance before you get your letter of completion. Now, will you qualify for a postgraduate work permit depends on where you did your course of studies, whether you did it from a qualifying program of studies and a qualifying university or college. So always make sure to know that before you apply. Now, in terms of the new regulations with reference to English testing, you will need to do the general IELTS or CELPIP and obtain 7 CLB if you are graduating from a university program or a master's degree or a PhD. And if it is a non-university program or a college program, then CLB 5 is sufficient. If you are working, that's great, but the skill level of your job does not determine your postgraduate work permit eligibility. It depends on whether or not you completed your studies and whether or not your program of studies and the university or college that you studied in makes you eligible for a postgraduate work permit. However, here's the tricky part. If you are here with your spouse, and your spouse needs to apply for a spousal permit, then the eligibility becomes a little bit different for your spouse if you are not working in a skilled tier position. So if you are here with a spouse, it is very important that you get a job in the tier 0 or 1. Some 2 and 3 will also be eligible, but you need to understand which jobs under tier 2 and tier 3 will be eligible for your spouse to apply for a spousal open work permit. So here's just a little bit of information, but if you are still confused, you still need to understand whether or not you will qualify. And if you do want assistance with your application, contact us at Ann Arbor Consultant. My name is Shamila Pereira. I've been doing this for the past 23 years, assisting people get their permanent residency, people get their postgraduate work permits, and people get for them to apply, extend, or restore status. You may contact us on our phone or email. Again, this is Shamila Pereira, and I hope all of you will be able to successfully get your postgraduate work permits and thereafter apply for your permanent residency.